Hello, this is Willcol100, training once again with Factorio. And I think it is time to find more iron sources, because we're not mining quick enough. So that means it's time to get back to the making trains. I'm making trains again. Yep, I'm gonna need track. If I remember correctly, we were next iron source. Either go for this one, or we can go for this one. This is the one I wanted to go for, so let's go for this one. I'm going to be taking a right turn off of our loop, coming right. Oops. Which means I'm probably going to need like 10 of those and make all the straight rail. We're going to need all the straight rail eventually. Also, go ahead and let loose all the logistic robots. Oh, we have even more logistic robots to make. Let's actually get these all plied out before we go ahead and leave the base. We are also kind of waiting for the new and improved. Oops, it's not going to do anything if I don't assign it a task. The new improved express transport belts, because they're express. There's a little shortcut I can take through here. This is working fantastically. Actually no. You know, I've given it express. Why aren't... Oh, because I haven't given network conditions. When render 100 of the express. Make express. You don't have any of the... Oh no, you have 4 of the previous kind. And there we go. Express are being made. And then those robots are being nice and bringing it right to me. We'll be wanting this to speed up our loading and unloading of our trains, as well as to speed the inner factory belts. There we go. All the logistic spots are fine. 35 solar panels missing. I'm not worried about those. Or I was going to say hop on the train when the train comes by, but... Or hop on the train and get out of here. Ride the train to the stop. But that's not happening because the train just left. And after the last time I hit enter on a moving train, I'm not hitting enter on a moving train again. That hurt. We almost had a splat moment. I don't think we need a repeat. Or at least not a avoidable repeat. So we get into the car. Into the car. We throw Yui. We cross the tracks. Hopefully where the train comes riding back by. We're going to drive out and around the mine. Because driving through it might be a very bad idea. Actually, before I drive off, let's, I have efficiency modules. Let's lower the pollution of this station. Actually, the ones farthest away probably going to be the most polluting. So boom. And actually, no, I only want 2 in each one of these. I don't want all 3. 3 doesn't give us enough of a boost. Or the third one is reduced effectiveness, so... There we go, that reduces the pollution, which reduces the likelihood that the bugs are going to focus it. The other thing we can do is the bugs are so likely to focus it, because I probably haven't reduced the pollution enough. Let's go ahead and put down some defenses around the outside. probably get away with a few less laser turrets if I was actually putting in walls. I'm just going to just toss out a few laser turrets and call it good. They're probably either going to go after the miners, in which case the wall of turrets like that should work, because they're going to be coming from the northwest. They're coming, or they're going to attack the train, in which case putting a few down by the train would be advisable. Also, while I'm up here, am I still carrying around the radars? I am carrying around the radars. Let's set up the radars, which are going to raise our power consumption, to explore the northwest. And then we start turning the track. And of course, to turn the track means to go through the forest, which I don't really want to do. But it must be done for the iron that we need. I can get up to ish space. Minimize the amount of force I gotta cut through. I get that through. No, that power tower, that pole just happens to be right in the way. The one right there will work just as well. So thinking about it, the remaining normal turrets here are going to be in the way because I need another rail to come. Oh well. I'll deal with it when I'm on the other rail. Very carefully walk up to the rail and walk along here. Okay, the train's on the other side of the tracks. I don't have to be quite so paranoid. The train's going the other way, guys. We don't need to be paranoid. Of course, now that it's left the station, I need to be paranoid, because now it can be running on the right side of the tracks. I got 30 seconds before it can start turning back. And I have run out of track, so I gotta go drive back to town to get more steel. I don't think I need to quite expand our copper production here. We're good as we are. I'll leave there. There's the car. I had to give myself a nice difficult parking job, didn't I? Okay, driving with the car. Oops. So the damage is coming from me hitting trees. I didn't even realize I hit the first one. Oh, I hit another one again. Well, this is close enough to base. Bring the car to a stop. Get out. Walk the rest of the way. And there's the train leaving the station. We have plenty of copper in storage. Copper isn't going to run out quickly. I think it might be worth upgrading those chests to steel, because it's definitely going to be backlogged until I can figure out the other problems. Also, I think we're mining more copper back at home than we are iron at this point, due to circumstances that are probably within my control. There's a mine that we don't need. But we'll need, because I'll be needing it for materials later. Okay, we have plenty of productivity modules. I will improve the efficiency of our furnaces by giving them productivity modules. But let's go grab the rest of the productivity modules. Not need quite so many effectivity. Of course, I don't know why the effectivity are being built so much slower than the productivity, but oh well. Okay, more productivity. That will turn iron ore into more iron. It will technically slow it down, so we'll have less iron farther in the system, but reducing our draw will be beneficiary. To our final goal of not having, well, we'll make it so that we won't have to mine quite so much. We won't go through our deposits as quickly. Or rather, we'll go through them and they'll just be sitting in storage waiting for us to use them. Oops. Okay, so we have, oh, they've already brought me all the iron, or all the steel plates, which means I'm going to go ahead and just turn them all into rails, because I need rails. Lots and lots of rails. Building a railroad to the middle of nowhere takes lots and lots of steel. In fact, I think there's a giant row of logistics robots coming for exactly the process of grabbing me steel and giving it to me. Yeah. That was exactly what they're planning on doing. I now have more steel. What's our power looking like? We are during a daylight cycle, so we're pulling a whole 10 megawatts of power. And our biggest consumption is the furnaces, because I've just shoved lots of productivity into them, drawing lots and lots of power. We were almost down to the point where we could draw everything off of solar, and then I fixed that. Just a little fix. How many solar panels do we have before I try placing out solar panels? We have no solar panels, I'm pretty sure. Why do we have no solar panels? What's wrong with our solar panels? Solar panels are short on electronic circuits. What's wrong with electronic circuit protection? There's nothing wrong with electronic circuit protection. I just use up too many electronic circuits. I'll have to take a look at it later and figure out if we're really drawing too much. Also, these steel mills have long inserters when they need short inserters. No, actually no, they need long. We're just out of we're out of the iron on that line. It's just not getting down that far. It's getting all even for gears. And the gears are immediately going to use to make transfer belts. Or make the transfer belts faster. The gear demand is high. Mainly, do we even have this one even working? Where are you getting the gears from? I have to ask at this point. There's a gear shortage, yet not saying where the gears are being produced. Gears. Where am I producing gears? What's roughly here? I'm producing those two. Just turn out and go around. Producing those two, which is going around. In fact, they're totally backlogged and they're not making gears anymore. I have to have a gear production facility someplace else, don't I? There should be one. That's laser turrets, which obviously isn't a gear production. Where's gears? Thought I had a gear factory that was putting gears in the network. Because if we don't, that just means I'm making... Oh, no, that one's... Yeah, otherwise that means we're going to run out of gears in the gears network. Granted, we have 1.6k gears in the gears network, so that's not happening soon, but I think it's almost worth being paranoid about. Oops, I just picked up everything in that chest. Luckily, I had the space for it all. So I have enough iron plates to make enough iron plates. Okay. Connectivity modules in the taskbar. Okay, as I go ahead and raise the power consumption even higher. We're drawing 9.2 megawatts off of the furnaces alone. Basically, the way I'm setting it up, the entire power consumption of my base is basically going to be the first two items. The roboports and electronic furnaces are going to just crush power consumption of everything else. Because I'm using effectivity models and everything else. It's the train in base. Yes, the train is in base. I'm Willcol100. If you've liked this short episode, please leave a like and a subscription. Like so that I know that you want to see more of me playing Factorio. The subscription so that I know approximately how large my viewer base is, and also so I know so that you are notified via YouTube if and when new videos are made. If you have any comments on what you'd like to see me or what you would like me to see me play next, please leave a comment in the comment section. Until next time, this is Willcol100.